Alright guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon tutorial. In today's tutorial, we are going to be covering SOS chaining. So this is going to be the ultimate SOS chaining guide for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. But before we get started, I'm going to go over quite a few things so that there's no confusion. I don't want to have a lot of questions and people not knowing what's going on. So we're going to try to minimize the questions and try to cover everything that we can in this guide. So before being able to fully follow this guide, you will need to have been to the battle tree and defeated red or blue, and that means that you need to have beaten the Elite Four, because this is all post-game stuff. Or you could simply just bank the Pokemon needed with the needed moves and abilities from another game, and then trade them to Ultra Sun or Moon from Sun or Moon, because they are compatible with trade as of right now. It just takes a little longer. Also, before you start this tutorial, you're going to need several things. So first, you're going to need some battle points, and you can easily get those from the Mantine Surf. Second, you're going to need an Inkay or a Malamar with the attack Switcheroo. Now, it learns this by default leveling up. I believe it learns it at level 25, but no matter what level the Inkay is, you could take it to Tapu Village up there by the Pokemon League and trade a heart scale to the move reminder and let it learn it again. So it hasn't even had to learn it before. So that's one way to get it. Another way to get it is just to simply train your Inkay and level it up. Third, you're going to need a Phantom with the Harvest ability and the Skill Swap Move Tutor move. So this is a little bit of a tricky one because you're going to have to chain Phantom to get the Harvest ability. And also, the Skill Swap Move Tutor is actually at the battle tree, so that there's no confusion, because there are a lot of move tutors in the Alola region, but that particular attack is not available until you get to the battle tree. Fourth, you're going to need some Leppa berries. These are the berries that you're going to be using to switcheroo to the target Pokemon so that it automatically consumes it and restores its PP so that it doesn't use Struggle and KO itself. 5, you're going to need some Adrenaline Orbs. Now, you're going to want to pop one of these once you get everything finished and start chaining to make the Pokemon nervous so that it constantly calls for help. You only need to use one per battle. You can use them to waste turns if you don't want to attack something, things like that. Also, you're going to need, like, for the 6th thing, you're going to need a Pokemon of your own choice with False Swipe. That makes it a little easier to get the HP low. It should be decently leveled. Probably like high 30s, low 40s, depending on what area you're going to be chaining in. 7, you're going to need plenty of Pokeballs or Quick Balls and some heal items. That way you can engage in long, drawn-out SOS chains. So, the first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and grab yourself an Inkay from Melee Islands Route 1 near Professor Kukui's lab. They're pretty easy to grab up. It doesn't have to have a specific ability or be a specific level. Just need to capture one of those, and I will show you exactly where you can get it at, just so everyone knows what's going on. And then for the second step, you're going to want to grab yourself a Phantom from Memorial Hill on Akala Island. Now, Phantom, I think, is a daytime only Pokemon. It's like a 25% chance that it appears. So unless you already have like a Pokemon that knows the move Worry Seed, this is a good Pokemon you can use, because you're going to want to move tutor Worry Seed onto the Phantom. So that way when you go chain for another Phantom, you can just keep checking the other one's ability with Worry Seed to see if it has Harvest. Once you find a Phantom with Harvest, you're just going to want to go ahead and capture that. After you get those two Pokemon, the next thing you're going to do is take Phantom to the move tutor at the battle tree and teach it skill swap. You will need this for when you SOS chain a Pokemon so that you can swap the harvest ability over to it. And then for the fourth step, you're going to need to make sure that your Inkay knows Switcheroo, or you have a heart scale before this. If it doesn't know Switcheroo, take it up to Tapu Village Pokemon Center to the move reminder and teach it Switcheroo. Now I already covered some of this before, just going over it again so you guys know. Step 5, make sure both of your Pokemon are decently leveled up, because once you bring them into battle, you're going to be doing some switching for the first couple of turns to get everything set up, and you don't want your target Pokemon KOing your Pokemon that you need as your utility to set this up. So you're also going to want to make sure that your Inkay or Malamar is holding a Lepiberry. So once you go to find your favorite Pokemon to SOS chain and initiate a battle with it, once you're in battle, you're going to want to use Skill Swap with Phantom to give the target Pokemon the Harvest ability. Then you're going to switch out to your Inkay or Malamar and use Switcheroo to give the Harvest Pokemon the Lepiberry. And then for the next step, you're going to want to pop an Adrenaline Orb and bring the Harvest Pokemon down to a low HP, or just use False Swipe on it to make it easier. It will bring it down to 1 HP. So once you've done all of that, the Pokemon will now indefinitely just call other Pokemon for help without the worry of having to KO from one side to the other and keep switching back and forth in fear of it running out of PP and using Struggle, resulting in it killing itself. You can chain for as long as you like. Also keep in mind that using the move Sunny Day will increase Harvest's chance of working. So once the Pokemon runs out of PP, it's going to eat that Lepiberry, restore the PP of the move that it's low on, and then Harvest will activate, bringing the berry back, so it will just continually keep using the berry over and over and over. Like I said, if you use Sunny Day, it's going to make this a little bit easier. So I'm going to show you guys some SOS chaining in the video, just so you guys know what's going on and how this works. So I will be showing you guys all of this. This is very useful for finding hidden ability Pokemon, because you're going to want those hidden abilities just so you can have your competitive Pokemon and things like that. Also, the abilities are somewhat helpful for adventuring. Like right now, we've got specific Pokemon with specific abilities and specific moves to help us with what we're doing. So there's a number of things you might use some of these hidden ability Pokemon for. Also, the higher your chain is, the more likely you're going to have high IV Pokemon. I think the max you can get is 4 IVs at once, but that does help with breeding, because breeding is pretty easy now as far as like transferring IVs and stuff. I just want to say thanks for all the support you guys have given me over the past couple of days with the views on the videos. Hope you guys are finding these guys very informative. I will be updating the Ultra Wormhole guide and the Mantine Surf guide as well. I've actually come across some more information for those. So again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, and ring my bell so that you get notifications for when I upload a video or go live. And again, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great day.